Hey everybody, Roy here from A&S Gear. We're going to show you the Planet Eclipse Ego 10. This is the 6th generation Ego come out. Comes in a new style box right here with zippers on the side. Open her up. Inside here we've got the Midnight Champagne color. Go ahead and pull out the gun. And we've got, on the side we've got our barrel backs here. Back and front. As you can see, the same standard stuff still comes with the gun. You've got your barrel sleeve, you've got your Allen key set, your oil, and your spares kit. So, kind of the same from previous versions of the Ego. The same parts still come with it. So you can see, got new milling, new body design. Overall look of the Ego, obviously it's still going to be the same. They're not going to overhaul the gun completely different. They're going to get rid of a gun that's tried and true and works. So you're just going to see subtle differences in the body milling. You're not going to see a huge change in that. The big changes that you will see this year is instead of focusing on making the gun faster this year, what they did is they focused on the one complaint that most people have with the guns, which was they're loud and they have a lot of kick. So instead of focusing on fast, they focused on smoothness and just the feel of the gun when it shoots. They did that by changing out the rammer, the new rammer in this one. You've got the Zik 2 comes standard in this gun. So it's going to give you a better feel inside there. I'll pop that rammer out for you so you can check it out. And then also with the new guns comes the new Cure 3 bolt. That's inside there as well. Cure 3 bolt's going to help with shooting basically the most fragile paint that you can possibly shoot, and not coming down or getting any chops or anything like that. The way the bolt is designed, it's meant to be very, very gentle on the ball, not necessarily the ball that it's shooting right at the moment, but the next ball in the stack. That's the one that you're going to get the problems with. When the bolt clips that next ball falling down in, it's going to break that ball and chop it all up. So we'll pull out the Zik 2, if I can pop it out of here. There we go. You can see this is the new rammer, the Zik 2 rammer. It's got a new back end to it right here, which is going to basically create a nice cushion of air inside the rammer chamber, causing the bolt to not have as much impact or force when it's moving back, causing less kick on the cycle, making the gun feel smoother when it cycles. So we got that, and the bolt and the rammer being two of the major differences on the gun. And also the third difference would be the back end. The user interface, the LCD on the back here, is much larger on the 2010 version. It's hard to see with the glare right there, but you've got a different interface, larger display. It's going to make it easier to navigate through your menus. You're not going to have as many, you're not going to have to push the button as many times to get to certain sections of the menu, so it's going to make it easier for you to navigate through everything, rather than having to click around and just basically search for what you're trying to do. They've made the interface a little bit easier for you to understand and to get through by eliminating unnecessary steps on the inside. Still have your LPR on the front here, low pressure regulator, velocity still adjusted through the bottom down here. They've made the trigger guard a little bit smaller on this one. The other one was just, I guess, too much, so they shortened that down. The board still has the optical switch on the inside and the micro switch, so you can, if you like one or the other, you could use either or. Now with the ASA, with the two-piece barrel, again 14-inch reverse threaded two-piece barrel, 6.93 bore size on the stock back. Together, all of these things are still under 2 pounds, about 1.98 ounces, 1.98 pounds. as a total weight with barrel and ASA on the gun. So very lightweight gun. Planet Eclipse has always been lightweight though. You know, you've never had to worry. They still got the DefTech offset feed neck, cocker threaded as usual. They're not going to change that. Altogether, people ask, well, what's the major difference? The major difference is they focused on comfort and smoothness rather than speed. Now that doesn't mean that the gun is a slouch. It'll still cycle faster than you'll ever need it to go, 20, 25 plus. You know, people always exaggerate on how fast they say their guns go, but easily this gun will shoot 25 plus balls per second. Again, this is this happens to be the Midnight Champagne color, Ego 10. Check it out at ansgear.com.